Hello, colleagues. Today I want to talk about two companies that I think are very similar and that are very great to work as an English teacher online. These are VIPKid and DaDaABC. Now, I want to clarify that for VIPKid, I have never worked for, although I did apply for the company, but unfortunately, they hire people that have only a bachelor's degree, and I say unfortunately for me, obviously, but I understand that it's a requirement, and well, their name actually reflects a lot what they expect from their teachers and also the type of students they like to have, right? Uh, I don't think Dada ABC is any less important as BIP Kit. But right here, I am working from DaDaABC, and I think it's very similar to BIP Kit. And well, fortunately for me, they didn't require the bachelor's degree. So I've been working for them almost 6 months, and they have renovated recently my contract to work another 6 months with them. So I am very happy with that. But I still want to compare these two companies because if you are in a similar situation as I am, that you could not get hired because you don't have a bachelor's degree, even though you have teaching certificates, maybe Data ABC can be an option for you. Or if you already heard of DaDaABC, but maybe you would like to try another company, or maybe you apply to DaDaABC and you have not received an answer, but you count with a bachelor's degree and any teaching certificates and experience that back you up, maybe you should try BIP Kit. So let's just, what I'm going to do right now is something really quick. We're going to go through their requirements throughout their web page, and we'll see the similarities of their requirements and maybe a little bit of the differences that I already told you about in my experience. And we'll see what you think about them, and you're going to be the one that's going to decide which one would you go for, or if you want to go for both. Okay, so first let's go to BIP Kit. Okay, so right here we are in VIPKid.com, and I am on the section that talks about the opportunity. Okay, so it says it's a part-time online ESL teachers. Okay, so we see right here that this is a part-time online ESL teachers for children. It has a little link right here for you to apply, and it says VIP Kid is currently looking for online teachers for young students. So we look for teachers that are high energy, great with children, and motivated to work with a promising company that is growing at a fast pace in China. Yes, these two companies that I'm talking about are from China, both, for what I know. And well, I think they are their major competition as the way they work and their platform and their teaching style. Okay, so what we do one-on-one online full immersion language and content classes based on the US Common Core state standards. What we require classroom K-12 experience in the US or Canada, bachelor's degree in any field, tech requirements, desktop or laptop with fast internet connection and audio video capability. Now, that's one of the things that, right here, it's specifying that they would like teachers from the US or Canada. Now, I really don't know if they have hired any other teachers from other countries, but right here you could check maybe their uh, the BIP Kid channel they have on YouTube, and there are a lot of teachers already talking about their experiences inside this company. So I would suggest you go to YouTube and look for the BIP Kid videos done by teachers and talking about their experience already. So uh, right now I don't know if they're hiring from any other country. So in my case, I do have a kind of American accent, but it's not my native language. My first language is Spanish, and no, I'm not born in the US or Canada. I am born in Mexico, and actually I live here. So everything about me, it's not really native, we could say, although I am bilingual. Okay, so let's continue. Contract type, independent contractor, contract term 6 months, start date immediately, location teach online. Okay, and right here, hours, a schedule of just 7.5 hours per week. So, what I understand with this is that the minimum requirement for you to work for them would be 7.5 hours per week. Okay, so as it says right here, in order to maximize the number of classes you could get scheduled, we recommend you to be available for at least 7.5 hours. Okay, 15 time slots per week at 30 minutes per time slot during Beijing peak times. The following tends to be the most requested time periods in Beijing time: Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 p.m., and Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. 9 to 10 p.m. We do not require teachers to work full shifts, but having availability, during the times mentioned above could ensure a higher possibility of being booked by our students. So as you can see right here, we have this little schedule from the daylight saving time. This would be, I think that would be yours, and the other one right here would be the Beijing time, which they prefer you to book. Now, this is what I understand about this company is that you get to choose the hours, I think, 2 weeks ahead, the schedule you're going to have, and you're not going to change. And after those 2 weeks, you choose a new schedule if you have any other things that time that you need to change because you couldn't work for this reason or the other another reason. You could omit the time to choose to the past 2 weeks and select a new one, a new schedule, right? This is what I understand, and I actually like this idea of this flexibility because sometimes things can happen, things can change, and plans too, right? So this is one of the things that big thumbs up I give to VIPKID. In the other case with Dada, you have a fixed schedule that you really cannot change, and I'm gonna talk about it in just a moment. Okay, so payment right here, make up to 22 per hour. Our teachers receive a minimum payment of US 14 to 18 dollars per hour. There are incentives for every lesson, so the payment ranges from 14 to 22 per hour. This opportunity is ideal for teachers looking to supplement their income. So in this case, they are already telling you that this is not something that you would choose as your only job or your only income. I think they suggested very clearly in this section. But if you are able to get this full schedule with them, then that would be great. Now, what I understand about this company is that students or parents get to choose the teacher. So you have to have a very good profile that they can see when they get to choose their teachers, and if you catch their attention, they're going to choose you as the teacher for their child. Now, one of the things is remember that it's one-on-one lessons, so you're just going to have one kid per lesson. Okay, and well, here it is the where you should apply. So if you are interested in this, you just put your data right here, sign up, and do whatever you need to do. Just follow whatever it tells you here to do. And I guess if they contact you, then you're gonna have well, you're going to start your recruitment process with them. As I said, didn't get this chance. I just received an email from them that telling me that I didn't fill their requirements, and I really appreciate that I received an email from them, so I wouldn't be waiting um, um, for no reason, right? That this opportunity that it really wasn't for me. Okay, now let's go to DaDaABC, which is the company that I work for. Already have been with them 6 months. Okay, so right here I'm in the section about the job, as you can see. Okay, so right here we're looking for part-time ESL online English teachers for children. Again, this is also a company focused on children. What we do, one-on-one online English class for children age 5 to 16. What we require, native English speaker, bachelor's degree. Now, as you can see, and as I already told you, I am not a person that has been born in a country that is native English speaking. Like in this case, it could be US, Canada, England, okay, or any other country that their native language is English. But I lived in the USA, so one of the advantages that I had was that I had this life experience in a native speaking country, and therefore I developed the English, the language, in a very natural way, in a very similar native speaking way. So that made me become a bilingual, fluent in both languages, my mother tongue, which is Spanish, and English. So they are not very strict with this requirement. For I am the proof of that. I got hired by them even though I was not a person from a native English speaking country. Okay, so this is a thumbs up for them, right? For people that if you are not, if you're not a person that is from a native speaking country, then you get a chance maybe. Okay. Bachelor's degree, again, they're a little bit more flexible, and I don't have a bachelor's degree, although I have university uh, studies. I studied in the university, but I dropped just to get my certificates as an English teaching and start teaching. I decided that I wanted to do this. So maybe later I would get my bachelor's degree, but what I want to make a point right now is that they are not very strict with this. They don't require it. They see other things in you. Okay, so what you need, desktop or laptop with fast speed internet connection and audio video capability. Contract terms, 6 months or 12 months. I don't know how this would depend on the person. Maybe if you have are a person that is filling all the requirements that you have right here, they don't want to let you go. So they want maybe a 12-month period contract with you. In my case, we were going to see what we got from this, and I got a 6 month. But fortunately, I already got renovated. My country has been renovated, and I am going to be with them another 6 months. Hopefully, getting my contract renovated as time passes. Okay. Start date immediately. Again, right here it's same as VIPKID, and the payment 25 per hour. Earn up to $25 per hour. Now this is very different for each person. I'm really not sure what's the difference is, but I got offered only $16 for now. I've been working for that $16 per hour, and for me it's fine. It's okay. I am pretty good with that payment since it's been one of the online companies that I got the best payment of. So to me, it's very fine to get $16 per hour. And I think at 25, it would also be depending on bonuses and your performance as you advance in their company, right? Okay. So hours, 15 hours a week. Right here, they require the double from what VIPKID requires. Right here, they require 15 hours. VIPKID 7.5 hours minimum. Okay, the average working hours is 15 hours per week in DaDaABC. We have classes during 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Beijing time every day. Teachers don't need to write teaching materials by themselves. Okay, so this is another thing that you are provided the teaching material, and they do everything what they need to have for their students. So you don't even need to do any lesson plans. Only I think their format is some slides where they provide you with, maybe today they're going to see the ABC. What they do require is for you to have extra material with you that you can perform throughout the camera, that the student can watch you perform. For example, some flashcards, maybe fruit flashcards if you're going to talk about fruit, maybe some posters if you're going to talk about anything. Right here, well, poster about shapes, and maybe you're going to have this extra activity with them, a game that you can think about using the poster or the flashcards. And anything extra, maybe a ball to do another little game or something. In my case, I have little bubbles. Kids love to see you blow bubbles, and maybe some some costume thing like some cat ears and many things that you could do. Stuffed animals are perfect you to work for. To work with, excuse me, or maybe some musical instruments. I got some very Mexican maracas and little things like I have right here a world glove, and what I've seen the videos that you check on with VIP teachers is these are the things that they use. You need to have things that will keep the students, which are kids, engaged, and they're not gonna get bored with just using the slides and just looking at the monitor. They also interact with you. So yes, in this way, I think both companies are very similar in the way they need their teachers to work with them. And if you do these things, I think you're going to have success in any of the companies that you want to work for, either VIPKID or DaDaABC. Now, the time, as you can see right here, the time is 6 p.m., 9 p.m. That would be for us living in the Americas, North America, South America, that time would be very early in the morning. 6 p.m. for us, it would be 5 in the morning. Yes, so that's the first time that you would be working at DaDaABC, the first class that you get. 5 in the morning and up to 9 p.m., which would be 8 in the morning. That's the last class you would have. And that's it. That your schedule for any teacher that applies, I understand, is going to be that period of time. They work for them evening, for us very early in the morning. Now the difference right here is that with VIPKID, you get the chance uh, to choose your schedule, as you can see, with very different times also. Well, you have also Beijing time. As you can see, these are 5 a.m., 9 a.m. So you also get students that for them it's very early in the morning. And for us living in the Americas, it would be in an evening schedule. Yes, as you can see right here, evening schedule. You got Friday and Saturdays. You can check this thoroughly. I heard when I started with them, I heard that DaDaABC also has afternoon afternoon hours for us living in the Americas. For them in the morning, but I'm not sure. But for them, peak hours throughout the day would be morning and afternoon. And during the week from Monday to Friday, it's just for them evening, us in the morning. So you get to choose your schedule, your hours that you want to work but you are going to have a good shot in getting students if you choose the peak hours. But I'm not sure if Dada is still has the also weekends with afternoon and morning lessons. Okay, that would be the information that you would have to ask with the recruiter if you get the chance to apply. So right here you apply. Go right here, or you could contact them if you have specific questions. And well, you just wait to receive any information. Right here, these are the things that you need to add. You upload your CV and apply now. You have to have a Skype ID because this is how you're going to contact with your recruiter. This is how you're going to have contact with your recruiter. Recruiting channel, I'm not sure what this is because I didn't get to fill this when I first applied. The application page has changed a little bit. Okay. And well, that's it for today. This is the comparison I wanted to bring to you, and I also wanted to talk about these two companies because if you tried VIPKID but didn't get hired, how about if you tried DaDaABC, or vice versa? If you tried DaDaABC but you think you can have a better opportunity at VIPKID, well, go ahead, try VIPKID. And if any one of you know any other company that are similar to these companies, please let us know in the comments section. And I hope you can like my Facebook page and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates. And well, any questions, suggestions, or just make them on the comment section below, and also maybe on the Facebook page from this same channel. And I will leave you these web pages on the description box below, so please check those. And I wish you luck with this. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.